Good?
Yeah, he's saying go, 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 go.
Right. Welcome back to the Acoustic Shop channel. I am John, here with Jeremy doing a very special unboxing. You know why? Because that's what we do. It is something big. This is the ultimate Tony Rice guitar clone shootout. Of the things that when I finally saw the picture that I was most impressed with, this sunburst. This looks original, it looks right. If that isn't love.
Well, that's the mule Skinner blues.
Hope you guys enjoy it. This is Alan Bybee in Grasstown.
My name is Alec Beshin.
I took that idea, kind of built on it layer by layer. It kind of sounded like and reminded me of some of my influences, so I called the song Borrowed.
Hey guys, it is New Guitar Thursday. Glad to be with you on Thursday. It has been a weird day today.
Welcome back, it's Takeover Tuesday. I'm so happy to have you back here at the Acoustic Shop.
Mask on.
What's up, guys? Hey, look what just came in. We got some cool new fancy straps in. courtesy of Matt. Thank you, Matt, for joining us. Really appreciate it. He's over here showing off some new straps. Thank you, Matt. Appreciate it. Now, that's not what we're talking about today. We are talking about some electronic accessories that came in, but we actually just got a Gator Levies shipment in, so we'll be talking about all the new straps maybe next week. Maybe we'll talk about those next week. But what I wanted to talk about today was, guys, we restocked on K&K, LR bags, and we have a couple of new things from NewX I don't think that we've talked about yet, and a couple of things coming back from NewX. So, real quick, I don't want to take up too much time today. This is going to be a quicker one. So I really appreciate you guys, first of all, joining. If it's your first time, make sure you like, follow, subscribe to catch more of our live streams and videos. We have some really cool videos that just came out recently. Go check them out. That would be really cool of you. And honestly, it just keeps us going and keeps us making the content. And we enjoy doing it. So if you enjoy it, hit the like button, and we appreciate it. So thank you. So real quick, just want to go over some of the things we stocked back up on from K&K. Now, the bread and butter, the Pure Mini. This is literally bread and butter put together. All right, throw a little bit of salt and pepper in there. You got yourself a weird snack. Don't eat that. But these K&K Pure Mini pickups are our best-selling pickup that we carry. We stocked back up on those. We've got several of them available. We have those available with the volume control knob as well, and with the Ultra Pure Preamp. Now, if you are looking for something real wild, get you one of these, the Trent Pruitt Special here. Oh, yeah. The Trinity Pro system. This is, John has this in his Martin D18. He's got a 1940 D18, right? 40? I always get the year mixed up. It's a 40. He has one of these in his D18. Trent's got one of these in his beautiful Thompson. This is a fantastic system. If you're looking for if you're looking for a nice piezo system along with a microphone to get that tone option in there, you got lots of tone options, really. You can blend them, you can go one or the other. Really nice microphone in there. Highly recommend this system. This is a great one. I considered getting one of these for myself. Haven't made it that far yet, so maybe one day. The Mandolin Twins are back. We have those in the Fusions and internals. We have the preamps, the external preamps for all the pickups, and the XLR preamps as well. We've got the banjo, we've got the ukulele, we've got the Definity, we've got the Bass Max, we've got the Violinissimos, we've got pre-phase add-ons, pretty much the full run of K&K. There's a few we're missing. A couple of them we don't get just because, I'll be honest, some of them we don't get as many requests for, so we pretty much just stock like the full run of things that we know are going to do super well here. But, you know, if you ever have a request for certain ones from K&K, we can always get them. They send them super quick. They're great for us. So yeah, what do we got? We got a question here. What do we got?
Somebody was asking if we could recommend for home pickers how they can record quality audio for less.
Quality audio for less.
What do you think are maybe some affordable microphones?
Affordable microphones. You know, I think that, you know, I can, sure, yeah. You know, I do want to answer that question real quick. There are some options for you, okay? So, if you have a pickup in your guitar or instrument that you're using to record, I would recommend, if you are trying to stay on the cheap side, Behringer makes some great USB audio devices. If you're looking for something a little bit better, you know, I guess you could go with like a Focusrite. You know, those guys make some great stuff. Trent, what do you use? You use PreSonus? PreSonus? Yeah. So Trent's got a PreSonus USB audio device that he uses. I mean, really, those are going to be up to preference. I mean, I would say if you're new to it, start out with the Behringer, really, because that is kind of a plug-and-play, pretty easy setup deal. I have one of those. I've used one for a long time for basic stuff. If you're looking for microphones, I would still recommend one of those USB audio devices because normally it'll do like a 1/4 inch input or a XLR input for a microphone. If you're looking for good microphones, Behringer's another one you could go with if you're wanting to stay really as less as you can spend, but good quality. Behringer's all right. I recommend them. I've used them a lot too because I started out with all that stuff. Really, a Shure microphone is not going to run you too bad. I think that's still kind of like the industry standard most of the time. Gosh, an SM57 and an SM58, I think they're still hovering around like the $100 mark. You know what I mean? Or a little bit more maybe, $120. So, you know, I would recommend checking into those if you're wanting to spend just a little bit more money to get a better sound. I would recommend Shure as well because they're still kind of the industry standard. So hopefully that helps a little bit. So moving on, I want to go through a couple of the things we got in from LR Bags. We have the Session DI back in stock. That is a great thing, especially if you're getting into recording, if you're looking for something to have kind of on the pedal board to have kind of an EQ or even boost some of your sound, just to get a nice balanced signal. This is a great thing to have. You do have saturation and compression EQ on that, so you have some great tone options there. The Voiceprint DI, if you're getting into impulse response stuff, this is a very interesting pedal. I'll be honest, I have not had the chance to really delve into this one super heavy. So this is one that's still on my list to really delve into and do a video on and really learn because to be honest with you guys, I have not messed with the impulse response stuff too much. It's something that's still on my list to explore. So also from LR Bags, we got back in the M1 Active, the M80, the magnets over there on the side. We have the Radius mandolin pickup. We have one Anthem SL left. We actually sold one of those the other day. We have 3 Anthems in stock. We have the violin pickup that's in the back there. We have one Element VTC still here. I wish I had ordered more of those. Those are great. We have the banjo, the ukulele 5.0 system, the Lyric. That's a great one. If you got a great sounding body guitar, that's a really good one. The I-Beam is a very interesting system. I am less familiar with this one, but I did get to hear one not too long ago. We installed one for someone, and wow, I was very impressed. I will say, kind of like a K&K sound, kind of like a Pure Mini type sound. If you've used those before, this is along those same lines, kind of goes on the back of the bridge plate, grabs the vibrations from there rather than under the saddle with like a piezo ribbon. So lots of things coming in from LR Bags. So I wanted to go over real quick. I have a new thing from NuX. This is the new 5.8 gigahertz wireless guitar system. Trent, didn't you get one of these?
Yes.
How? Awesome. Yeah, and he loves it. So you use this for your pedal steel, is that right?
Yeah.
Man, I've been really wanting to try this out. I opened this one to kind of display it. I was really tempted to charge it up and get it going because honestly, that signal, a 5.8 gigahertz signal, is going to be way stronger and way more reliable than the 2.4 that they had before. Not to say there's anything wrong with the 2.4 gigahertz system, but this one, stronger, more reliable overall. So we do.
I use the
Yeah.
pedal steel and electric guitar.
Ah.
As it's connected, just hit the side button and it mutes it. So you can unplug it.
Interesting. So it even has a mute feature. If you didn't catch that, he uses it for a couple of different guitars, as pedal steel and as electric, and it does have a mute feature that makes it real handy to just switch it real quick. That's awesome. Really, really cool. Haven't delved into that too much, so I'm glad Trent had a little bit of experience with that. So another one that I want to go over.
Holds charge really well too.
Oh, gotcha. So it has a long charge time too. Well, not a long charge time, but it holds a charge very well. Yeah, like yeah. It takes about a month or so to charge it all the way up. No, I'm just kidding. But no, that's actually really good because that's another thing that I kind of worry about with those things, especially with like rechargeable batteries, that type of thing. You want to make sure it's going to last for the entire gig. Sounds like you're going to have no issues there. So we have a new pedal tuner from NuX, the Flow Tune. This is a cool one. So big, bright display in a small package. This is really cool. I really like smaller pedal tuners. It's just not going to take up a lot of room. Super accurate. I did mess with this one before. I will say honestly, NuX just makes quality stuff. I can always recommend their stuff because they do great stuff. So, how many times can I say stuff in the same sentence? 4, 5, 6. Okay. Thank you, Hinkley. I appreciate that. So, this is another one we just got back in stock. I've been wanting to get these back in. This is the... Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah. Let's take a question real quick.
Do I need a preamp if I'm running my Pure Mini through an LR Bag's Voiceprint?
Well, that's interesting. I would say if you're going into the Voiceprint, I would say you would get some interesting tones either way, I would think. I'll be honest, again, I have not messed with the Voiceprint as much as I would like to. So that's actually one that I don't have tons of experience with, because I know that the Voiceprint DI kind of relies on cell phone microphones. Typically from Apple, I've heard that they just released Android compatibility for that as well. But the Voiceprint was kind of an odd one for me, just because, again, it kind of, oh, sorry, Corey. It kind of relied on a Apple microphone from a tablet or a phone to kind of make the impulse response patches and I guess different tones, you know. So it's an interesting one. I'll be honest, if you used a preamp before you get to it, I would say might not be necessary, but might yield some interesting results. Especially when it comes to pedals, and especially when it comes to impulse response stuff, you know, I would say experiment as much as you can, because honestly, the more you experiment, the more you learn. And that is something I am wanting to do and actually really delve into here in the next little bit, is all of the impulse response stuff that we carry. Because we do have the Optima Air from NuX, that's also a great one. Again, just have not had the time to really delve into those as much as I'd like to. We still have a demo Tone Dexter I really want to delve into. And they actually just released I guess it's not necessarily a prototype. They actually have brand new Tone Dexters that are coming out. So that's going to be another one to really delve into. As soon as they're available, we're going to try and get our hands on them and just learn as much as we can. So yeah, sorry if I don't have a great answer to that question, I'll be honest. But my recommendation is experiment as much as you can, because again, you might get some interesting results not having the preamp beforehand, or having the preamp beforehand. You might get some cool results that way. So I recommend trying it both ways if you can. Again, I just have not had the time to really delve into it. So, but I do want to talk about real quick, we got the Stageman preamp DI back in. This would be an interesting one to use into the Voiceprint, because again, you have a lot of EQ options. You have chorus reverb built in here as well. You do have your DI out. You have quite a bit of things you can do here. So you actually even have like an expression pedal outlet in input jack. You have your piezo-magnetic pickup options there. You have your ground lift. Lots of great stuff here. So the other coolest, I would think the coolest thing about this is it has a built-in looper. If you click both of them, you do have a looper built into it. So it's kind of a everything pedal. I would say if you are someone who is getting into looping, you might need a preamp, you might need a DI for doing a lot of gigs, that type of thing. This is a must-have, because it just does everything in one. I will say looping takes a little bit of trial and error, but it's a lot of fun. Great way to work on soloing, just to kind of try out some songs that you have written or have ideas for. It's a great way to kind of see how they work in a, you know, setting where you can just layer tracks on top of it. That's a really cool thing to try out. So now, I think that pretty much covers all of the stuff that we have back in stock. I do want to mention to you guys, we have ways to power a lot of these pedals. We do carry the one spots down there to power a lot of these. So if something doesn't come with it, if you just have some pedals that you need power for, one spots are really kind of the recommended, you know, I would say they're probably the top selling power supply for pedals. It's the most reliable. We have other Fishman ones as well. Come on in, Matt. Just get in here, man. Get in here. So another thing I want to go, oh, I can show you guys these real quick because I don't think we actually talked about them. New Peterson Strobo tuning pedals here. We got the golden. You want to be fancy, man? This is how you get fancy. This is about as nice of a tuner as you can get in a pedal, I think. John told me he'd let me borrow his. I'm not sure if he really meant that or not. I'm not sure if he knows how well I take care of his stuff that he lets me borrow. I'll tell you guys, it's not very good. I've been borrowing his amp. He doesn't know this. It's destroyed. I'm sorry, John. Maybe I can get you a new, maybe I can get you a new amp. Oops. You guys heard it before John did, so if you don't mind, just comment below and tell him, I'm sorry, John, I ruined your amp. Sorry about that, dude. No, I'm just kidding. It's very nice of him to let me borrow some of his stuff just to mess around with, because I like experimenting with gear. I like experimenting with all kinds of stuff. So, guys, I think that's pretty much it. I just wanted to do a quick recap, restock alert, show you guys that we have a lot of these pickups back in stock. If you have any questions, give us a call, send us an email. We're happy to help you guys however we can. Make sure you stay tuned for tomorrow. We have Shop Talk, and then we have a lot of new guitars to talk about on Thursday. What do you got, Hinckley?
Spigma's coming up.
Oh, Spigma's coming up. When's that? Is that
Let them visit us, so
that's
they're going.
when is that? That's February? Last week of January.
Yes.
I keep forgetting. I know we have quite a bit of events that are kind of on the calendar. I will be honest, my days are all running together and I forget what time they are until it's like the week of. That's on me, guys. That's on me. But it sounds like last week of January, we got Spigma coming up. So if you're in the area, come say hi. We're going to be there. We're going to be doing all kinds of fun stuff. So, guys, thanks for joining me real quick. I will let you go for now. Have a great rest of your day. Make sure you tune in tomorrow and Thursday. We got some cool stuff to talk about throughout the week. So, I will see you guys later.